Okay. Things look okay at the moment. We'll see how this goes, because we are starting a little early. And starting early on Wednesday, my internet seems to get funny for some reason that I don't understand. We'll see. We'll see. So this week we have the Pacifist that we're going to work on. And then we only have 2 bloods that I got ready. It was a long week. We're still trying to get things back in some kind of order and routine from the chaos from the plumbers being here and fixing shit last week. I'm still not quite done cleaning. I have 1 room to go. And I'm running on empty. So it's been a tough week. I'm tired. So we've got 2. Plus, all of the bloods are kind of bunched up within a few levels of each other. So I kind of wanted a week where we only work on 2 and we get a little bit of space, at least a level or so in between them. Because we're going to end up having 2 in Bastion pretty quickly here. And that's the maximum I want to do in Bastion right now, because it's Bastion and I just can't with Bastion anymore. I just can't. But it's my main option. I could buy the toy and go somewhere else, but I really just don't want to spend the money on the doodle. And I'm not that comfortable in the other zones. I don't know them as well, so I figure we'll just stick with what we know. And we're going to start out on the Pacifist, because if shit goes sideways with the internet, well, at least we're not in a fight. So, Pacifist is currently 45. So they've got 5 levels to go before they can go bounding into Bastion. I won't be streaming the 50 to 60. However, this is why. I have to do the 50 to 60 at like after 11 or midnight. Just because of how busy the set of servers I play on gets up into about that point. So taking this one out during normal stream time would not be a good thing at all. There'd be way too much risk of getting a proc kill or something. So we'll be doing the 50 to 60 in a recorded video format. I will record it, and that will go up directly to the YouTube channel. So I'll let you guys know on Twitter when that goes up. Or you could go over to the YouTube channel. It's the same name as here, NiseyBGN. And you can sub over there. It's free to sub on YouTube. Doesn't cost a damn thing. And if you sub over there and you turn notifications on, then you should be notified whenever I upload over there. So then you'll get the notification that the Pacifist recording has gone up. You can either do that or you can try to catch the tweet. But yeah, we're gonna be recording 50 to 60. It will just be easier that way, because I don't want to do a 2 to 3 hour Pacifist stream every time I bust them out. And when I was working on Gentle Soul, I was banging out a level about 1 every day, every 2 days roughly, depended on how tired I was and how much rested I had. And it was taking anywhere between like an hour and a half to 2 hours rested to like maybe 3.5 hours unrested. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so he is there. He was up the last time we came through here. And then he vanished, so I don't know if he had despawned or if someone had killed him and we just didn't see the carnage happen. He used to walk all the way up here, but now he kind of seems tied to that little spot there. And that's fine with me, because that gives me a chance to grab that life root back there. So yeah, we're slowly getting things back to normal. Husband and I have like completely run out of energy. We're coasting on fumes. Had to get up early today because we had some things we had to do. Don't forget to fill out that paperwork.
Yeah. Oh no, I know.
Especially if you're gonna scan it and email it, and then I would call them in the morning if you scan it tonight and email them to tell them.
Yep.
So they can check the email so it just doesn't sit there. We got paperwork from Social Security that he had to fill out, so we had a little bit of I don't know if I would call it progress, but we had something. So we had a questionnaire show up, the lawyer got a copy, we got a copy. Russell has to fill that out and either send it to the lawyer and they'll send it in, or we have to send it out and mail it back. Today's the 9th, so you have to jump on that, because they said 13th was the deadline for it to get sent, or has to be postmarked by the 13th. So we have to get that sorted. It's almost all done. I think he's got one set of questions left to fill out. And then I think we're back to waiting after we send that in. But it's something. It's better than the wall of silence that it's been, because the wall of silence makes us nervous. We don't like not hearing anything, because it kind of makes us feel like we've gotten lost in the shuffle, or all of the other things that you can possibly think about. But we had to get up early, we had to put checks in the bank, we had to go to Sam's. We got a few things there. We had to get our list in order for Walmart for tomorrow. But it doesn't sound like I need to go to that one, because we only need a couple of things from there. And the couple of things that Russell wasn't sure about picking out on his own, we took photos of, so he has some sort of reference to figure it out what I'm looking for. There won't really be room for me in the car tomorrow, so we got that going. What I really need to do is, where is it? You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna skip that one this time. I need to finish up the dishes. I didn't get very far yesterday, and husband took over doing some, but we still have probably a full half a sink to catch up on. And I need to sweep and mop the floor. And then I'll be satisfied with my cleaning binge for now, until we have to do spot cleaning. But spot cleaning is a lot less of a pain in the ass than the deep cleaning, because we cleaned. I shampooed all kinds of rugs. We vacuumed real good. We cleaned our room. We went through clothes that we hadn't pulled out in a while, and we found a bunch to donate because the textures are weird to us now and we can't wear them. So it's like, well, I don't know if we've ever worn a couple of these, so it's like, let's just donate what we can. We might as well let somebody get some use out of them, right? And there's a church program here. I think it's affiliated with one of the churches. I'm not 100% sure. But they have like a little resale shop, and you can donate stuff to them, and then they'll turn around and sell it really super like yard sale cheap. And then they also have a program to help people if you qualify with like your utilities and maybe rent at times. But so I think the proceeds from the resale shop go towards that, I believe, or at least partially go towards it. So we're like, okay, that's fine. We'll donate to that, and that's something in town, so we're okay doing that. Remember, not every node is for every person. We've got that out there. I mean, if you were a rogue, maybe you could sap the spider. I don't know if it's really worth the risk, because I don't know if you would get a prox kill if something is sapped and someone else comes along and kills it. I don't know. I don't take the risk, so I'm just like, you know what? That can stay there. I don't have to have that. There's plenty of other nodes for me to get, and we're good. We're good. Although the whole time we've been out here, we really haven't seen that many people. I think everybody's been in other areas, which I am totally fine with. More nodes for us to get. And that's okay. Lately, I've been trying to work on some Stardew Valley achievements that I have never gotten unlocked, so been working on that late at night. And I almost have the shipping thing achievement where you ship like one of everything, but I need radioactive ore. I have to ship a bar of it and a piece of the ore. Oh, excuse me. Not enough caffeine today. Not enough. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how to get it. I thought it was a skull cavern thing, and then I started digging some more. Into you know, what people were saying, and I found out that you can do it in the regular mines, which I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, oh, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So I'm working on the whole thing part. It involved doing something I had never done before, because I just kind of gave up halfway through doing the Ginger Island stuff. Like, I got most of the Ginger Island stuff previously, but like after I opened to the resort and I had gotten my banana tree and mango tree and all that, I was kind of like, okay, well, now what? Where'd he go? Oh, okay, he's still there. That one's gonna stay there. That's too close. Honestly, this one might be a little close too. But if we're quick about it, we'll probably be alright. So I'm slowly working on that. I was hoping to get further than I did last night, but I was just so tired. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna stop here. We're gonna try to lay down, and we're gonna try to go to bed early, and that never works. I still couldn't fall asleep. I think I laid down around 12:30, 1 a.m., which is early for me lately. And I was trying to read so that I could drop off, and then next thing I knew, it was like 3:30, and I'm like, yeah, that worked well. So I got up to pee again, and then I had to fight the dog to get back into my spot. And I think I finally fell asleep, but then he scared the shit out of me. I have this thing with bugs. I can't handle bugs. Doesn't matter the bug. I can't do it. And I have this thing about stuff like crawling on me. I can't stand the sensation. And I was starting to wake up, kind of. And when I had last remembered falling asleep, Zuzu and I were facing a different direction. So I must have turned over at some point. And I felt something run across my palm. It was really super rough. And it scared the shit out of me. And I bolted straight up and started attacking my own hand because I had no idea what the fuck it was. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh god, get it off me. And I'm like slapping my hand. And then I calmed down for a second. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I'm trying to get my bearings again. Because it like kind of ripped me out of a drifty portion of sleep. And I'm trying to resettle myself and look around. And I'm not finding anything at all. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like freaking out. 'Cause I'm like, something touched me. What the fuck touched me? And then I realized Zuzu was laying in my stomach, stretched out, up against me, but his back is to me. And I'm like, okay. Except his head was like down towards my knees. And his ass was like up towards my face. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at him, and I think my hand was under my pillow, except when I woke up it wasn't, so I guess it drifted out from under my pillow. And I realized my hand where it had been like near his back foot. So I think he does this thing when he's sleeping where he stretches and all of his legs go rigid for a second, and then he slowly relaxes them. I think he did that, and his back foot scraped across part of my palm, and that's what freaked me the fuck out. Because after I thought about it for a minute and I touched the bottom of his foot, I'm like, yeah, okay, that could have been his nail or his pad on his foot that scraped across me. Because, oh god, that is not a fun sensation to wake up to. Especially if you can't handle the bugs. Like, even a fly just landing on me, I'm like, get the fuck off. Like, stop it. I mean, I know the fly can't hurt me. And I can usually kill flies with fly swatter, because, you know, it is a fly. But, like the crickets I can't handle because they jump at me, and I'm like, no. And I had enough of that, like, trauma from cricket jumping at me when I would stay at my grandmother's when I was little. She had these, like, windy... They weren't really windy. She had steps that went down into her basement that kind of went down on a curve. And she had crickets down in the basement, and as you descended the stairs to go down in, you were kind of like face level with the edge of the wall where like the drywall and the concrete blocks met to start the basement, and there would be like little cracks and stuff where there would be crickets at, and they would like jump at me as I'm coming down the stairs, and sometimes they would like jump at my face, so I can't handle the jumping things. I can't do it. Russell makes fun of me because he's like, it's a cricket. I'm like, it jumped at me. And he's like, oh my god. I said, just kill it. Get it out of this fucking house. Trap it. I don't care what you have to do. Just get the fuck away from me. And so I can't do the bugs. Can't do it. I've stepped on a bee in the grass and got stung. I've been attacked by a wasp that was building a nest in the ground. When we were here, in this house, I went outside to hang up guinea pig laundry on the clothesline because I didn't care if that got stiff or anything because I wasn't touching my skin. And we had no idea that they were building a nest right under our clothesline, and I guess I stepped too close to it, and something freaked the fuck out and stung me twice, and through my pants. I had pants on. Through my fucking pants, and I had no idea what the fuck was happening. I had no idea that something had even attacked me because nothing had swarmed me. I got fucking stabbed in my leg, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I got a second stab. Like, my leg almost gave out underneath of me as I'm like frantically running back to the house. I left the guinea pig laundry there in the laundry basket. I'm like, fuck no. And by the time I got back in the house and got my pants off to look at what the fuck was going on, I saw like these 2 welts, and I'm like, great. Russell came home from work, and I'm like, so we have a problem. He's like, what? I said, the guinea pig laundry is still outside. I did wash it, but in my attempt to get it hung up to dry, I got attacked by some stinging things. Don't know if they were wasps or bees. And, the laundry is still there, so we need to retrieve that. And, I have 2 stings on my leg. And one was, like, right behind my knee. It was terrible. That fucking hurt. I was like, oh my god. It's like, no, 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 no. No, thank you. And every so often we get some flies that are a little bit bigger in the house that make a buzzing noise when they fly by, and I'm like, oh god, is that a bee? And Russell's like, no, it's just a big fly. I was like, are you sure? Because it's awfully big. He goes, yeah, the flight pattern's not the same. It's not really hovering. It's more zooming. And I'm like, okay. I was like, if you're sure. Like, we had to go and buy wasp spray. And, I can't remember if Russell did it at night or at dusk. But he, like, completely covered himself head to toe in, like, some kind of fabric. And then he got a can of, wasp spray. And from, like, about 10 feet away was just kind of, like, loading off. I think he put almost the entire can in there because we didn't know how big the nest was. And we're like, no, no, we're not doing this. I was like, you all need to move on. You're not living under our clothesline. Because then we have to worry about the dogs getting stung and shit. So it was like, yeah, no. No, 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 no. You all need to get the fuck out. I think we might have had to spray the nest twice. Or we did it twice at least just to make sure we were good. Because we definitely didn't want any parts of that. Just want to see if we had something over here. Sometimes we do. Doesn't look like we do today. Excuse me. So it got up to about 50 today. No, 55. It's okay if you're in a light coat. You should be fine. And they're talking about a low in the 30s tonight. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the mid-50s again. Except lows are going to be in the 20s tomorrow night. And then on Friday, they're saying, oh yeah, 1 to 4 inches of snow, high of 30, low of 13, and I'm like, what? I was like, are you effing kidding me? Why are we not done with the snow yet? I've had enough of this. So they're saying either 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. I've seen 2 different amounts. We'll see what happens. He has to take my mom to the store tomorrow. And he's gonna grab our stuff from Walmart tomorrow at the same time that he's out with her. So we will see what all happens with that. And This month we start our repayments to the aunt. So we have to pay, let's see, Russell and I are paying $50. His mother is paying $50, and my parents are paying $100. So like 50 from each one of them. So 50 from my mom, 50 from my dad. Let me see, let me grab my calculator here. So we have 4,500. So we have to make 22 and a little bit. Like 22 and a half payments. So what is that? So that's 200 a month. There's 12 months in a year. So it's gonna take us like 2 years to pay her back, roughly. Unless he gets his disability, in which case that'll be one of the first things that gets dealt with. Though it depends on how much longer this fight's gonna go, so. So the lawyers seem to be thinking after we fill out the questionnaire, it's gonna be like another, their wording, couple of months. Yeah, no, we're not touching that. Before we hear something again. So. We'll see how things go. Yeah, sorry we're doing only 2 bloods this week, but like I said, I was struggling this week to have the energy to get this shit done. It's been a long couple of weeks. You know, the cleaning just took a shit ton out of me, because we were really doing a lot of deep cleaning. Basically our spring cleaning where we clean everything. Oh, there's our ding. Oh, we only have a bar rested. That's surprising. Alright, I think we'll finish out our loop, maybe? Well, no, because I have plans for other stuff, too, for us to do. We're not going to sit there, though, to take our photo, because, that gargoyle. Last thing we need is to be attacked by the gargoyle while we're taking a photo. Wait, his mustache was through his arm. If they could, like, fix the selfie cam, that would be great, but I don't think they're ever gonna. Alright, let's get our slash plate. And it works out that it's a shorter stream today because we gotta get the rest of that paperwork filled out, printed out, signed, and scanned back into the computer because they need his signature. And the lawyer said that we could mail it to them or email it to them, and they will send it to Social Security, or we can mail it directly. I'm not sure if we have to do anything else. We'll find out when we call them. I think Russell was leaning towards scanning it in and sending it to them and having them mail it to Social Security just to make sure it gets where it's going in time. But we'll see. So, WoW challenges. Pacifist. I started to type bloodthirsty. I had my fingers in the position down in front. was a hunter. Ding's level 46. So we're getting there. We've got a slash bleed of 2 days, 5 hours, 28 minutes, and 11 seconds. That is the sound of P-Butt, if you can hear him, digging into a plastic container, trying to get in it through the side, through the plastic solid wall, because he's a spaz. P-Butt, buddy, let's stop that, okay? Please? No, you can't go in there. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll tweet that. So yeah, when I started this, I think we were at 88 life fruit. So a little over 100 on that pass through, and we didn't pick up too much more iron, but we did pick up a little bit. So alright, so let's go ahead and swap since things seem to be okay. And let's see here. Alright, so we'll grab the bloods. Oh wait, no, cancel. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so for bloodthirsty, I think we worked on the Death Knight and the Druid. I feel like that's what we did. What I did. Trying to remember. Everything takes, yeah, okay, yeah, we did work on this one. Everything takes forever to load in. So, the most exciting thing that happened for the Druid this week was that I replaced a pair of gloves. So excited. So these were item level 20, and we replaced them with an item level 48. Very exciting for me, since gear drops have been few and far between. For our leather wearers and for our mail wearers. So it's been kind of disappointing that the leather and mail set have not really gotten anywhere. But you know, at least we got something, so that's fun. And we did pick up 3 tusks, so that's also something. So that's all good. And it was very busy over here. Leveling both of them, so we're going to be in the same spot back to back because the Druid and the DK are both Horde, and they are both leveling in the same spot this week. I'm not sure what level our DK is. I think we're 48 trying to get to 49. For a second I thought we were going to be hitting Shadowlands today, but I don't think we're 49 to 50. I think we are 48 to 49. So that might have been a miscalculation on my part. But, you know, that's okay. We'll just have a shorter stream today because, like I said, my ass is dragging. I was contemplating doing a little bit of before we leave and continuing on with that tutorial when we're done here, but the husband and our friends have plans to play something in a little while, and he needs to get some paperwork done, so it might just be a short day today. So if that's the case, then I apologize, and it'll just be a short day. And that's okay. That'll give me some time to get some other stuff worked on that I want to do. And maybe I'll go finish cleaning the kitchen or something. I have to make dinner though, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wasn't feeling that great today when I woke up, but I've been trying to push through. The one bad thing about frenzy regeneration is that you need rage to use it. It's not like regrowth where you can just put it on you, but regrowth we have to cast and it pops us out of bear form, so I like to try to use frenzied regen when possible, because it's just an instant boop, and we'll have a hot on us instead of having to actually cast the hot. This one has killed so many critters. So many critters! Oh my goodness. All of the critters. Alright. Do a pop on frenzied regen. At least this one's leveling's not too bad time-wise at the moment. I mean, we are still in BFA. We are still only level 44. We still have a ways to go. But it hasn't been too terrible, all things considered. Definitely not as tedious as, say, the rogue or the mage or the monk. That monk was surprisingly fragile. I mean, yes, granted, they were a healing spec, but even tank spec was kind of fragile because it staggered the damage coming in, which was kind of scary on a challenger, I'm not gonna lie. Because if you have too much of that suddenly hit you at once. Now maybe I'm just bad at monk tank playing, that's entirely possible as well. But even when I was trying to heal someone else that was a pretty good monk tank in our guild, I would have trouble sometimes keeping up with their damage, because they'd be fine and they'd be fine, and then I was like, oh, we're not fine, we're not fine. So it would always be this constant, we're good, no we're not, no we're not, we're good, no we're not. So it just seemed better to go heals on that. Now, Windwalker might have been a better option. I'm not familiar with Windwalker, so I can't really say.
Apologies.
You're okay.
Yes, but that was unexpected, particularly loud.
Did you find the scanner?
No, I didn't go looking for it. I know where it is.
Because I want you to take care of that before Tyler time.
Yeah.
Since we're time sensitive, and I know you won't feel up to doing it afterwards. That's my only request of you tonight. Alright, let's see. Pull this guy here. I don't know where that panda went that ran occupy us, kind of behind us through the corner of the screen. I'm not sure what they were up to. I always get a little nervous when I see people nearby, 'cause it's like, what are you doing? Like, just don't bring any problems over here, please. That's all I ask. Well, no, you don't technically need to get closer. You just need to range pull the things, and then we'll be fine. That's all there is to that. Come on. Also helps if I click the button properly. Just a little bit. Alright, so we've got about maybe a bar and 2/3 left on this one to get to 45. So we're not doing too terrible. Alright. And we'll just keep on going. I will say this one has a little bit easier flow. She doesn't have to stop as much. So I'm not sure if this would really be one of the faster tank specs to kill in. But it does feel like it is. For the most part. Now, granted, we haven't taken her into Shadowlands yet, so that could very much change. Not sure how we're gonna handle gore on this character. That's probably gonna depend on our gear situation and what our hit points look like when it comes time to start that. I'm just gonna let those two go. We'll just come back up this way. Oh, there's that panda. Killer Fluff. Alright. Well, Mr. Killer Fluff, as long as that doesn't charge me, then we're all good. I know it's kind of hard to position them when you're on a hunter, to keep them from doing silly things. But I have seen that that named river beast just charge out into the middle of the pool here at times, depending on how people had him facing. So I would definitely not AFK in the middle of the pool. Maybe like up here you'd be okay. Like right where he just ran through, or she. Maybe over here by the entrance where there's nothing really happening, but definitely not on this middle island because I've seen him charge out this way. And I don't know how much damage he does, but at the same time on a challenger I really don't want to find out. Let's just avoid that because we'll assume it's bad and just avoid it. Oh, that's what we were gonna do. That was what was my plan for today. I knew I had something in mind. And that was gonna make up for it being a shorter challenge stream. We're gonna do some scouting. And we're gonna do some research. You're gonna get some behind the scenes of investigating for WoW challenges. Because I haven't gotten off my ass and done it yet, and I do apologize, but I've been exhausted, mentally and physically for the past couple of days, and I was gonna do it Monday, and it just completely slipped my mind. So we're gonna do it today. And we're gonna do it together. So as soon as we're done with the Druid and the DK, we'll go do that. It won't take long. To see what we need to see. I just haven't gotten the energy to go fucking do it. Because my brain and body are just like, no, we're done. I'm like, what do you mean we're done? They're just like, no, we're done. And I'm like, no, we can't be done. We have things we have to do. And it's just like, yeah, no. No, we want to go back into our hibernative state and just exist for a while. We need to recuperate from this year so far, 'cause holy shit. Everyone should be able to take a quarterly vacation. Hands down, 100%. You've survived the first quarter of the year. You get to go take a breather. 'Cause holy balls. You should get a little quarterly care package that includes vacation bucks. Or something. Because my word, do we need a mental vacation. Alright, so this is going to be a twofer because when these guys are that close to each other, they both come and join the party. And we'll get Frenzy Regen going. Moonfire up on you. I mean, I could have swapped targets in between and got Moonfire going on that one a little bit sooner, but I just figured we'll just stay focused on the one and then deal with the other, and the second one can just pick up some of the AoE damage. So that's fine. We're not on a strict time limit here today. Not super strict. At the very least. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. I'm so used to playing balance from that one druid that we had gotten up to 113. That now I'm like, oh, Moonfire, Wrath, and I'm like, oh no, wait! I'm not supposed to hit Wrath in this one. I really should just fucking move you down there so I don't keep clicking you accidentally. That would probably be the best idea. Since you do pop me out of bear form when I use you. Get a little frenzied regen going. Little FG. Oh, FR, excuse me. I'm thinking gen. Get a little FR going. FRG, yo. I don't know. I'm tired. This is what happens when I'm tired. Alright. So we got about maybe a third. I don't really think it's a quarter. It's a little more than a quarter. About a third of a bar left to go. And we will see how far has their So it was about 4 hours. It didn't feel like 4 hours. Actually, almost 5 hours. Didn't feel quite that bad. But then again, I was also watching something and partially distracted at the same time, so... Because I was super tired the day I was working on her. And I can gauge my level of exhaustion by how much I'm paying attention or how much I'm searching for something to watch or listen to while I'm doing this. So that was a pretty scattered day. But, it sounds about right considering we're in tank spec. And we're getting towards the end of her time out here in BFA. Because she's about to hit 45, and at 50 we're going to take the mall skip. I'm not going to go down to the lower tier. We'll just grab these guys up here. We don't need that many. So we have to wait to 50 to take the mall skip, and it would probably just be better to go into Bastion at 50 anyway, with how things can hit out there. Oh, there's our ding. Very nice, very nice. And we have hit 45, so she has 5 levels to go before she can move on. Okay. And we will start to hearth. And we've got our slash plead so far. I'm kind of surprised at where her slash plate is sitting. I thought it would be higher than 4 days, but because I mean she did go through level squish, but she probably sat quite a bit at times while challenges. Bloodthirsty soul survivor. We are a better druid. Dings level 45. We're looking at a slash plate of 4 days, 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 47 seconds. So total kills are sitting at... And again, I'm taking my overall kill total, so hers is going to be a little bit higher because the number of critters that she's killed. Because of the AoEs and stuff, so 7,985. Okay. So, we'll tweet that. And we'll come over here, and we will repair. So 5 silver repair bill is... like nothing, so whatever. Alright, so let's get our vendor trash. And the 1 green item. That had to be a pretty low level green item because the vendor price is only 13 silver on it. So what are we at for meat so far? So the DK is sitting at 2,050. And the Druid is sitting at 2024. Interesting. Alright, so close that out. So 208 gold from that level. Vendor wise, so it's okay. Not terrible. Alright, so let's go and we're gonna swap servers because the DK lives on the other server before I started putting everybody on one server. Why is server pop high? Is there that many people in the new area? Okay, yeah, you're 48 to 49. I was thinking you were 49 to 50 and we were gonna go into Shadowlands State, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll do that next week, and when we're done with the Death Knight here, whatever happens at the end of her 3 bars, or while we're working on these 3 bars, after that we'll grab a normal character and we'll head over to the Dark Moon Fair and we'll do some investigating into... Dark Moon Fair is still running, right? Yeah. We'll do some investigating into that dance thing to see if it looks to be Challenger safe. When I was reading, I didn't see anything necessarily that made me immediately think, oh fuck no. But what I was reading was coming from Wowhead, and it was, you know, information for normal characters. So we just want to make sure that there's nothing that's gonna surprise us before we greenlight fellow challengers to do it, don't do it, whatever. So we will see. Because I haven't heard any of the other mods say anything about it, so I don't know if anybody else has looked at it yet, but we'll take a look at it on stream here in a few minutes, and we'll see how things look. I mean, of course, Lita will have the final say, but at least we can do some information gathering. And we'll get that done. And all sorted out. Now, I have had to eat on this one from time to time, because they have taken a little bit of a beating. They are in tank spec, so they're a little bit slower to level. They don't feel as fast as the Druid, that's for sure. At least personally, it hasn't felt as fast as the Bear Druid. I don't know if this is just more tedious. They could be the same damn speed and it just doesn't feel like it. I don't know. But personally, the Druid has felt faster up to this point. And it probably is, because the Druid doesn't have to wait for these fucking runes to come off a cooldown. And maybe I'm just not Death Knighting right. That's entirely possible. I'm sure there's a right way and a wrong way. And I'm sure I'm not doing it in the most optimized way. This level, she did replace her hat and her shoulders. She finally got new shoulders, so she's not in the Death Knight shoulders from the starting area any longer. So that was fun and exciting. I was super excited to see plate drop. I was like, yes! Plate on a character that needs it. Oh my goodness. I was like, this is a banner day. Absolute banner day. I guess my RNG wasn't paying attention or decided to throw me a bone. I don't know which, but we'll fucking take it. So that's fine. Alright. Oh, another ivory tusk. Well, that was a weird little hiccup there. Alright, so your slash blade is not that far off of the Druid's, actually. You've got a few more hours on you. So, Soul Survivor's slash blade halfway through her level was 4 hours, or 4 days and like 2 hours. Or something like that. Somewhere thereabouts. This one's slash played while the level is in progress, before we ding. We're sitting at 4 days, 14 hours, and 40 minutes. So, it's actually not that far off. So, and I know this one has sat for a while. In between, fits and spurts of leveling. I have no idea what that was that went by, but that sounded very large and very heavy. Didn't quite sound like a tractor, though. But it didn't quite sound like a dump truck either. Don't know. Okay. At least the stores weren't too crowded when we had to. Well, the store. We only went to one store. At least it wasn't. Oh no, we did go to 2 stores. We had to stop into the super center. Because the other night when Russell took my dad to the emergency room, they were being weird and taking forever for finding some kind of sweatshirt to put on him, and Russell's like, here, just fucking put mine on so we can go. So we're not fucking around with this, and he put his hoodie, coat, sweatshirt thing on my dad, and then of course my dad bled all over it from his nosebleed. And so Russell's like, well, that shirt's done. I was like, well, maybe we can just wash it really, really good and like soak it and some stuff. And he's like, no, your dad likes it now and wants to keep it. I was like, really? But my mom had offered to replace his because it was a Christmas present. So on our way by there, since it's gonna snow on Friday, we decided we needed to stop and try to replace it. We couldn't find them at first. We thought they were gone, since Walmart seems to be switching over to warmer weather stuff, even though they're calling for snow on Friday. But okay. And we did find it. Plus, I grabbed him a t-shirt that was pretty inexpensive. It's hard to find plain, decent t-shirts that are a v-neck. Sorry, I was trying to remember where I needed to go. Thought I had done that. So people are still using that goddamn automated guild invite thing. I can't stand that thing. People are so lazy now, they don't even do a guild interview. I mean, how do you know this person's going to be a good fit for your guild? You're just going to let them come in and wreak havoc, and then after the damage has been done, kick them? At least talk to them to see if their personality is going to be a fit. I hate that thing so much. I usually have block guild invites clicked. I thought I had it clicked on this one. Apparently I did not. We're going to have to go down on the water. I didn't want to go down on the water, because coming down here is a pain. Alright. So we've got about, we'll call it 2 bars and a quarter remaining. Alright. So this Death Knight's been around for a hot minute, I will say. I feel like most of my characters currently that are still kicking around are from Legion. Because we hit a stint there where we hadn't really lost anybody. 1 or 2 of them might be sooner. Like the mage was from, I don't know if the mage counted for Shadowlands or counted for BFA. I think they might have counted for BFA because we were in pre-patch or pre-launch on that one. I think it was just after level squish when I made that one. But I don't think Shadowlands had officially launched yet. So she was in this weird spot of where I think that mage was considered BFA. The Demon Hunter is Shadowlands, the new Demon Hunter. My oldest challenger dates back to being born during Warlords of Draenor, and that is the Paladin. So she's the grandma of the group. But yeah, I think Watt is the oldest, and that Death Knight that we made last either the end of December when just after Shadowlands launched, or it was in January of 21. Somewhere around in there, but I'm pretty sure that they are considered Shadowlands, so they would probably be the youngest challenger. And that Demon Hunter is currently sitting at 40, I want to say. Mostly due to time constraints, and I was dragging my feet on her a little bit for a while because I wasn't sure what was going to happen over the reason that she got. The original reason, the original Demon Hunter got flagged, the older Demon Hunter. I have a level 51 too, but there was some weirdness, and there was a kerfluffle over the Threads of Fate stuff, and I wasn't sure if that was going to get an exception slapped on it or not, and I didn't want to start a new one and work all the way up to 50 again if I didn't have to, and then it kind of became apparent that I was going to have to. So I was dragging my feet on her a little bit, just because things and stuff, and I really didn't want to re-level her, but we did. She's the new one sitting at 40. Well, the quote-unquote new one. She's been around for about a year. A little over a year now. But we're getting there. We're working on it. Alright, we do have that one down there, but I think we're gonna leave it. And we'll just head back up top. Because we're at a bar and roughly a bar and a half to go. We'll probably have to make another round down towards the bottom again anyhow. And that one mob won't make it or break it, so, and I think I completely missed with Death and Decay. I was too worried about accidentally clipping this one that just respawned. Let's see. Okay, so there's you. So it is Wednesday. I hope everybody's had a decent week at the very least so far. Hope it hasn't been too terrible for you. Hope everybody's hanging in there. And just, you know, trucking on through to the next thing. Just trying to keep going. Our crazy train keeps having, well, we've had a couple minor things since the last thing, so not terrible, but annoying. So I'm hoping things fully settle down soon. At least for a week or two. That would be lovely. It most certainly would. Don't know if that'll happen. Excuse me. It's nice to dream though. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But you know, we got our room straightened up and I'm happy with that. We've got my yarn in a different storage container that's not taking up as much room, so it's not being as much of a pain in the ass. Sorry, I had an itch or something was stabbing me through my pants, so. I think it was just something pinching unpleasantly, or maybe something bit me. I don't know. These pants don't like how I'm sitting. Ow. Okay. Alright. But we will fix that in a little bit. Take off these pants soon and get back into our comfy clothes. Our comfy house clothes. I'll tell you, it's probably going to be an early night tonight for me. Because I was up way early. I'm like sitting here, I'm like trying to figure out why am I so damn tired? But I told husband to wake me up so that we could get our Sam's run done and out of the way with. Because I needed to go to pick out a couple of things. And I think he woke me up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Which is early for me. When did I fall asleep by? I don't know. Maybe by 4:30. And I did wake up in a panic at one point because it was light out, and I'm like, I have no idea what time it is, and I was expecting Russell to have woken me up already, so I have no idea what time that was at. The sun was actually out today. We didn't have any sun the other day. It was all cloudy and dreary and looked like it was gonna haul off and snow at any minute. It certainly felt like snow. The air had that, what is with all the large vehicles going by? The air had that wet, icy bite to it. I can't remember what day that was. Was that yesterday? I honestly don't remember. It might have been yesterday, because yesterday we both just had a mental day where we're just like, no, it ain't happening. Take a number. Just take a number. We barely got half the dishes done between the two of us, and no real cleaning happened yesterday at all. it was a miracle that I managed to get dinner made, to be perfectly honest. It was just one of them days. All right. Okay. We've got about a bar remaining. So yeah, we are gonna have to do another visit down to the lower pool. I don't know if we'll need to get the 3 in the water though. Maybe we can get the ones outside of the water instead and then come back up, but we will have to go down there to kill some of them. That's just the way that's gonna be. So this one's definitely gonna be a 1 bar to go situation when we get out into Bastion, regardless of her level. Just because she's quite a bit slower. I won't say she's necessarily like monk slow or rogue slow, but she is definitely slower. So we'll have to just kind of plod along with her. But we'll be done that Pacifist soon. Fairly soon. Probably within the next month. That's soon for me. Because she's 46, so well, maybe just over a month on them. Maybe like a month and 2 weeks. Something like that. Because she's 46 now, so she's got 4 more bars to go until she hits 50. Right? So excuse me, I'm used to my characters being female. Till he hits 50. And then we'll start her great recording campaign. I would just kind of push through on her as my free time, or him, oh my god, on him, as time allows, but I kind of want the rested just to get through Western Plaguelands a little bit faster. So, got half a bar. Do I really want to? You know what, fuck it. We'll just stay up here. We might have to wait for a respawn. Really don't feel like going down there if we don't have to. It's just an extra level of pain in the ass going down to the lower pool. Not so much that it's a pain to get down there, but just trying to keep an eye on Catal and dealing with the mobs in the water. And I don't know if we necessarily really need to. We might have to wait for these few to respawn as we're going through here, but I don't think we're actually gonna need to go down there. Not like we do on a full level run. Oh, I swear, I think the temperature is starting to drop. Because it's getting a wee bit chilly. So I'm starting to change the icons over in all of the places to our spring one. So you might see the avatar change here on Twitch in the next day or two. Gonna try to get that today. I already switched over Twitter and Discord to our spring flamingo. And part of me kind of really wants to try to needle felt some flamingo keychains, but I don't have the right shades of pink. I think I have everything else. I just don't have the pink, and I would like to get some plastic canvas to put in the middle of it, just to kind of protect the backing on it, or you know, some stiff felt or something. That'll take some prototyping, because I would probably need to get some embroidery thread just to finish off the edges, just to clean them up a little bit and secure all of the things. Maybe I could get a little bit of polyfill and stuff it, make it a slightly puffy keychain.
I don't have a target.
But those will take some time to do, and some materials that I don't have on hand to even attempt to experiment on that. So that's gonna have to wait a bit. Okay, so actually we might not have to wait for anything to respawn here, because we don't need that many more. So next week we'll try to get this one to 50, and we will do the starting quests into Bastion, so I can remind you all again how to handle your transition as a bloodthirsty using the moth skip into Shadowlands. So we will see how that goes, but that we'll do next week, since we are now 49. Let's get our... She doesn't photo well with the hand placement. Alright, let's go ahead and hearth back. And while we're doing that, shoulders are so big. Do that. Okay, almost looks like a shield. So we've got WoW challenges. Excuse me, bloodthirsty, my bloody soul, blood DK, dings level 40. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, come on, fingers. There we go. Thank you. So we're looking at a slash played of 4 days, 15 hours, 5 minutes, and 7 seconds. Yes, I know I didn't put in the commas. Sometimes I do, sometimes I'm lazy and I don't. It's just how it goes. Total kills are currently sitting at... What is going on with my glasses? There is something on my glasses, and that's not helping the tired feeling. Because my eyes are tired. Because they're looking through something. And it is annoying the schmutz out of me. Like you wouldn't believe. And you probably don't understand unless you're definitely a glass wearer of a number of years. You get this like oily fingerprint or smudge or something, and it just seems like no amount of cleaning is making it better. And it looks like I have possibly made it worse. So that's fun. Just the one eye feels blurry, and it doesn't feel that way unless I have these on, and now it's just kind of really bothering the shit out of me. On both eyes now. But I don't want to get up to clean them because we're almost done for today. I will clean them when we are done. It also might have something to do with the way the light's filtering in behind me. Okay, total kills. That's what we were doing. 9,453. Alright, so we'll tweet that. Let's come down here and do her vendor stuff. So, almost a 9 silver repair bill. So we ended up with 5 tusks and a few other things. Alright, so 276 on the vendor trash specifically. And then we had 2 greens there, and then we replaced 2 greens of our equipment, so then that's another 11 gold on top of that. Alright, now let's change this to all challenges testing, and we will grab a different character. Who do I want to grab here? We'll grab you. You're an Iron Forge. You're not too far out of the way. This is not a challenger. We are strictly testing. To see what the dance party is all about. I'm not even sure why this one was here. Maybe for Christmas presents for December?
Safe travel.
To make sure my account got the achievement? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, gross. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead into staging area. And we will see. Grab our Breeze Strider. And head on down. Now, WoW has its recent article on Dark Moon Fair. It seemed pretty okay. They had some explanations for some stuff. Now, for challengers, pacifists cannot do this one. Whack-a-null. Cannot. Counts as kills. Cannon's really risky. You could accidentally die if your wings drop off too soon. Cannot do the roller coaster because that provides a buff. You cannot do the merry-go-round as that provides a buff. I'm not sure if this counts as kills. Like, your irons and your challengers, maybe aside from pacifist, I wouldn't do that one with a pacifist. Like, the challengers that can do some of these things, it's kind of up to you if you want to do them. Most of this stuff doesn't give XP. Your dungeon piece turn-in that you can buy off auction house, where you don't have to complete the dungeon, where you can just buy the item, that will award XP. The grizzly ears thing from the strongest woman alive, that will award XP. I think, but you'll have to do that on challengers that would allow that one, or challenges that would allow that specific quest. I'm not sure where the dance party is. Is it in this tent? The profession ones, only working man and pacifist can do those, and those award XP. Okay, there is a quest here.
Hey there.
Dance master. Do I have game tokens? I do not.
Have a good one.
I need to pick up some game tokens. You sell tokens. Cool.
Can I show you my wares?
We'll just buy the sack. I don't need the sack, but we'll just grab it for testing. We'll see what this is about.
What can I do for you?
So, hand over a token and head in. You'll be paired with one of our certified dance masters on stage. Copy the dance moves when it's your turn, and you'll earn points with the audience. If you can get the crowd going, you'll build up a score multiplier. Score high enough, and you'll earn yourself some prize tickets. Okay, so we'll accept that.
See you around. How are you?
Simon Says Dan's? Is that like a play off of like Simon Says? Okay. So, just something fun and easygoing. I'd like a little challenge. Show me your moves, don't hold back. I want to ask something else.
Safe travel.
Okay, so that's like the level of what you're coming in here to do. Let's just close that one. Close that one. Oh, this is a whole ass thing. Blue, purple, blue. Blue, purple. What, did I not do it? Purple, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Oh, you have a certain amount of time to do it. Okay, I guess I wasn't fast enough. Yellow, purple, yellow. Yellow, purple, yellow. Okay. This is really hard for someone that can't remember shit and is dyslexic. Purple, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Yellow, blue, purple. yellow, blue, purple. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it did not put a buff on me, so that's good. That's good. Alright, so we got an achievement. Did we get something for this? I don't think so. Alright, so that was the first round.
Good day to you.
Oh god, a little challenge. This is...
See you later.
My brain's gonna explode on this one. But, we'll see. It's probably gonna go miserably. Purple, blue, purple, blue. Purple, blue, purple, blue. Okay, yellow, blue, purple, yellow. Yellow, blue, purple, yellow. Oh, this hurts my brain so fucking bad. Yellow, blue, yellow, purple. Yellow, blue, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple, blue. Yellow, purple, yellow. I fucked that one up entirely. I totally did it in the wrong order. Blue, purple, yellow, blue. I don't know. My brain gave out. There was too many. Shit. Like I said, this is tough for me because then I get all dyslexified and I'm like, wait, what order was that in again?
Hello.
It's the 4 that's fucking with me. The 3 I could get through. I just want to make sure that it doesn't put anything on you that we have to worry about. The things I do. Oh my goodness. Okay. Blue, purple, blue, yellow. Blue, purple, blue, yellow. Okay, yellow, blue, purple, blue. Yellow, blue, purple, blue. Okay. Yellow, purple, yellow, purple. Yellow, purple, yellow, purple. Yellow, blue, purple, blue. Yellow, blue, purple, blue. How many of these do we fucking do? Purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got roses that time. Oh wait, do we not have to do this on the hard one the whole time? We just have to...
You need something?
Oh, my brain. I don't think I can do this one.
See you later.
I think my brain is truly going to just fucking stop. So this is probably gonna be a hot disaster. Blue, yellow, purple, yellow. Oh, no, we're already done. Nope, 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 nope. I can't do the 5. I can't. Alright, we'll go back to the first one.
See you around.
Because that's just 3. My brain, I knew that was going to happen. I know my limitations, guys. purple, blue, purple. Okay. I think all we have to do is just complete the quest, and it's the completion of the quest is what I want to see what's going to happen. Purple, yellow, blue. Purple, yellow, blue. Purple, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Yellow, blue, purple. Yellow, blue, purple. Okay, looks like we have one more to go. Oh, there's the little progress bar at the top. I didn't see it because my web camera was covering it. Okay. So you have to do a lot of these to complete the quest, it seems. Or at least do several of them well. Alright, purple, yellow, blue. Purple, yellow, blue. Yellow, blue, yellow. Yellow, blue, yellow. My foot has fallen asleep. That's not good. Blue, yellow, purple. Blue, yellow, purple. Purple, yellow, blue. Purple, yellow, blue. Blue, yellow, blue. Yellow, blue. Yay! Quest done. Alright, now let's see what happens when we turn the quest in. Because just doing it doesn't seem to provide you with any buffs, so that's good. At least as far as I can tell. I can't do the last round of the harder one because my brain just can't.
See you around.
Okay, still nothing on me. What did they give us? What? That's what they gave us? Blizzard. Totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. Whatsoever. One Dark Moon prize ticket. I spent 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I spent 6 tokens for 1 ticket. What? That's not a return on investment. Do you get a better prize if you do a harder thing? Like, you can't... Alright. Here's my personal opinion on this. As one of the testers for this. Yeah, it's a fun little thing. If your brain can handle keeping up with the patterns. Cool, fine, whatever. You want to play it? I personally don't give a shit. It doesn't seem to put a buff on you, so it's not a hard no. I will let Lita know that for testing. Is it worth doing? Fuck no. I'm sorry. In my personal opinion, is it worth doing as a challenger? Fuck no. It gives you one prize ticket. Didn't give XP. It gave us rep. To me, it was a waste of time. And for a challenger, from a challenger aspect, total waste of time. Didn't really do anything. It's not going to give you XP. It's just for a ticket. And personally, I think unless you're really trying to collect something from here and you really need that last one ticket, there's other stuff that you can do that's not quite as mentally exhausting. It's exhausting for me, from my perspective. But my brain is bad and is dyslexic, and just the 3 was hard enough. The 4 was pretty mentally taxing. I don't think it's worth it. This one I would totally leave on the table. Like, what the fuck ever. Just no. I mean, it's good that it didn't put a buff on it, so it is something if you're really, 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 really bored on your challenger.
Oh yeah, but they didn't ask you to test to see if it was worth doing. They just
A lot of stuff at the Dark Moon Fair, in my opinion, is not worth it for a challenger. You don't get anything out of it. You don't get XP.
That's not what they asked you to test. It has you to test to see if
It doesn't have a buff. It doesn't give XP. I just don't see the point. I feel like your time would be better spent doing other things. I could see people doing this on their mains or their non-challenge tunes just to dick around. Fine, whatever. This seems more of an achievement thing than anything, to be perfectly honest. And for the achievement hunters, cool, great. You know, go at it. Where is this even in the thing? Is it under expansion features? No. Where is it? Collections? Feat strength. No. That's legacy. It's not. They shoved it under world events. Okay. I don't know why the Dark Moon stuff's under world events, but okay. So, yeah, that's just my take on it. I don't... You want to do it? I don't care. You do what you want to do. But it doesn't appear to do anything detrimental to a challenger. It doesn't give a Wii buff or anything, so that was the main concern. It doesn't give, like, I was afraid that it would do, you know how the Auction House Dance Party does, like, the Happy Feet or whatever buff on it? I was afraid that was gonna happen after completing this and just have, like, a longer duration on it, or a shorter duration where you have to come back and redo it to get the buff again. This does not. So, you know, that's one less thing to worry about. But, personal opinion, is it worth it? No. It's just not. But, you know, you want to do it, you do it. So, I will let Lita know my findings. Of course, Lita will be the one making the final decision on that. There is a podcast this week, so she may have a final decision on this for this weekend. I don't know, but you know, I'll shoot her a message and let her know what I found, which was nothing of any real concern for a challenger. I mean, you're dancing, you're not killing anything, so I doubt it's gonna count as a kill. Maybe we should just go and double check ourselves one last time and make sure it didn't count as any kills. We can do that. I doubt it would. We're not really doing anything. Sorry, I'm trying to find a pen. I guess stranger things have happened. So perhaps... Oh shit, we still have to call the insurance company. 725. We had to change my date of birth, or correct my date of birth, with the marketplace that we signed up with our insurance through. We called our insurance to tell them, okay, it's changed over there. And they're like, yeah, but you still can't change it here. They have to send us the notice that you changed it with them. And then we can change it. And that'll probably take a couple of weeks. And I'm like, okay. It's been a couple of weeks, so we haven't heard anything. I haven't gotten any new cards issued. I think they're supposed to issue me new cards. I don't know. Okay, so 103,725. We will do it one more time just to cover our ass. Because this would be something that I wouldn't cover and then people would be, I got a kill. So we're just gonna cover it real quick and then we'll call it a day. Yellow, blue, purple. I don't know, just for the amount of time it takes to get through this. Blue, yellow, blue. Blue, yellow, blue. Why are we whining? Yellow, purple, blue. Yellow, purple, blue. What's the matter, Zuzu? Well, times for the dog to have a meltdown. Yellow, purple, yellow. Yellow, purple, yellow. I don't know what he's mad about. They've been a little weird this afternoon. I'm not sure what their deal is. Yellow, purple, blue. Yellow, purple, blue. Alright, we will double check the overall kills. It shouldn't have counted for anything. But we will cover our ass. So let's see, I wrote down 103,725, 103,725. Yep, nope, no kills. Alright, so there's that. So that really didn't count for anything, so we're probably okay there. I will let Lita know what I've found out. And it'll probably be left up to if you really want to, but whatever. Kind of situation. So we will see what happens there. For now, let's go and check out. Let's go see Keithy. We haven't seen Keithy in a while. He used to play challenges. I don't know if he still does. He is doing Ascension? We will go and check out Keithy. So you guys have a good night. Sorry it's a shorter stream today. Tomorrow we'll be doing Parkitect. And trying to finish out that scenario that we're almost done with. So until then, have a great one. And let's go say hi to Keithy.